What up? Anybody out there? It's like when I was going to school, nobody let me play with the football. You know what I mean?
Hello, America. Hello, world. Hello, YouTube. Hello, red brick people. How exactly can I
Well, what's going down? Yo, what up, dude? Yo, what's up, sir? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fucking high. I was with the grandkid all day, so I'm smoking extra pot right now. Well, it wasn't all day. It was just from 3 till we got home at 8:30 or so. Long enough to where he wear you out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was playing around. I just trying to get somebody. I tried to do that last week with them guys to say help me out too. We could still be technical and learn shit. But nobody wants to fucking let me play over there. I gotta sit there with a wrench, so I just timed myself out. I took that wrench and timed myself out. Here we go. And I don't know why I can't see Jen. Jen I can't see in the chat at all, and see people are interacting with her, but I can't see Jen. So, because Jen and all them blocked me in the past when I fucking checked Jerry. And everybody fucking blackballed me. And there's the truth. I swear, everybody blackballed me. That's how I kind of feel tonight. And I think I know what it's about. That's alright. I know, and that's alright. I know who I am. I know what I go after, you know what I mean? And I've been wasting a lot of my fucking time fucking chasing truth, and I don't even know. I'm about, man, because I ain't going nowhere with it anyway. Just wasting my time, and what I say, what little have, what, you know what I mean? Just like talking to the fucking computer. I don't know. I think it was something to do with early on with Jerry. Jerry. I got on board with Jerry, and I couldn't hang out too long because he just all he did is would denigrate me. He called me a god tart and so forth. But I didn't talk about God when I was in his thing. And, he was a Christian before. I didn't talk about that. And she was in the thing, and she talking that same game, people who believe in God and so forth. And then she was on another channel talking about God and stuff like that. So I was really confused. That was in 2019. So I just left because Jerry blocked me anyway. Why do I want to, be involved with someone who just thinks you're fucking stupid and nobody's fucking smarter than Jerry and blah 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 and that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So it was something like that, I think. Because I said something, because Jerry fucking said something about John Levy when I was a fool to fucking believe that John Levy was a truther. And I shouldn't have said nothing. The wise man knows what to say and when not to say it, and I'm not wise, so I said it. See? So, but there it is, Like I made a meltumentary, and I mentioned it in the chat. Did you ever hear anybody make a meltumentary? It's a word. I created it. Not even a word. I fucking put people up anyway. Just put effort in it. Not even a fucking, hey, that was alright, or that sucked. You could even said that sucked. It would have been better than fucking nothing, you know what I mean? But, they want everybody to watch their shit, but you can't support the other red brick people. See, and I go out of my way to make links and spend hours at time directing people to go here, go to bars, and all kinds of other shit. But and I do this for free. I don't earn nothing. Not monetized. Jerry blocked me for telling him high impact infomercials is a shill, which he is, truth. See there, Quantum Bear? I'm so glad that someone else feels like I feel about that. Because I know exactly what he is. He's a Freemason. Okay? He's just in that distraction game. You know, to get a whole bunch of people, to go against the chaos. That's what they wanted. Remember them passing out bricks? Same kind of people. See? Pumped up on these protein powders that they drink. See? Got these fake ass muscles. Swear, man. I tell you what, I had a friend, 6'5", big motherfucker. I'm just a little bitty guy, 5'8", light. He tried me in the fucking front yard with people around. I set him down gently the first time. The next time, on my arm. And he goes, "Oh, you almost broke my arm." I said, "That's right. Next time you fuck with me, I will break your arm." I'm just a little bitty dude. I ain't bragging or nothing like that. I'm just saying, I was educated by a Vietnam vet, and I don't like fighting in the first place. I'd rather distract someone and run. They could call me a coward if they want or whatever. I just don't want to be in a fight, man. I know that one good hit, you could kill somebody. I'm capable of it. You're capable. Anybody's capable of it. Don't take much to really kill somebody. Hit them the right way. And with my luck, that'd be happening, and my whole life would be gone. And it's almost over now, so why wreck the rest of it, right? Yeah, I swear. I'm telling you what, I went to a gym, and I think it was 2002. I went into this gym. There's a guy and a girl there, and the girl's spotting the guy. He's a big old muscle-bound dude. He got big-ass legs. He's over there squatting. Oh, man, I had to show off. I went over to him. He started with 115 pounds and then walked up to 135, then 185. I had to be a show-off. I went over there and slapped 225 on it. Warmed up with that, did 10 reps. And he goes, "Hey, you want a spot?" I go, "No, I'm straight." I threw 315 on, did it for 10 reps, and sat it down. His old lady, he was struggling with 185, and he's a big guy, I swear. I said, "What the hell's wrong with this picture?" But that's what he was on. That powder shit that makes you look like you're bulked and shit, but you ain't. All soft. It's all for show. I could still hit 275 right now, and I'm 56 years old, almost 57. I'm smoking a joint. Oh, let's see if I can do something else. Check this. I'm getting a captain's seat. See if I can get a different view here. What's going on? We'll check this out. See if it tags any resources. I don't know. So we could do something different here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll try that out. There. Am I in the captain's seat now? Yeah, I'm in the captain's seat, man. What up? We need more power, Scotty. More power. Thank you. More power. Does it go over to that? Okay. Oh, but I can't. If I do this, if I go to this view here, I can't see you in the chat. But you could hit this chat. You could just go into this chat, dude. See? You don't have to, but you can chat in there still. Hey, chat in this field instead. Here's a link. Go to that link there, Quantum Bear Tap. Type in there and I can see it. And I can have this so it looks cooler. You're right there. There's a link. You don't have to come on board with the video or audio or anything. But you can just still click on there and type. So that's what I was trying to get one of them to do. Invite me, get me on board there through the window there. See, because I'd like to show that you could get 10 people in this net meeting and then I could host it through OBS. And you wouldn't have to pay $40 a month. You just learn how to do it yourself. You know what I mean? Throw that $40 a month towards a red brick building we could buy. Let's start some shit. Are you there? Huh? What do I think happens after we die? You know what I was taught through the Bible? It says this: absent from the body, present with the Lord. So I know the Bible has been augmented. Just from my own self-study, I can understand that, especially with the Catholic Church involved and so forth. So I think it's really just a mystery to me, Quantum Bear Trap. What do you think happened? I want to hope that we all go somewhere better than this joint, or I don't know, man. I don't know. Just like I think, we have another life when we sleep, because I have so many occurrences that are unexplained, and sometimes some of the shit correlates with the shit that I'm doing in the day that it happened before in my night sleep, if you will. And then sometimes I can't sleep because I feel like, I'm going somewhere that's not good, or I caused a situation or something in my night life that wasn't so good. I don't have a lot of answers to so many things, dude. I don't know. So what do you think, sir? Huh? What do you think? See that link that I gave you? If you just click on that other link, you can type in this field here, and then I can add this on, and then if someone else does enter, I can add them into this field. That was my hope. I was playing around with trying to get somebody to do that. So, anyway, smoking a doobie. I don't know if I believe in reincarnation or not. I think, in a sense, I guess I have to, in a weird kind of way. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to, because I had an occurrence happen to me with something that reincarnated itself. A caterpillar, a monarch butterfly. I carried around a ram skull while I was hitchhiking when I was a kid, and there was two ram skulls, or two monarch butterflies attached to the ram skull, and one died and one survived. So that's kind of like a reincarnation, and it stuck with me for a while, most of half a day, and then finally flew away from me. So, and it was kind of significant, the dead skull, ram skull, and I had two monarch butterflies on it, and blah blah blah. Just one of the moments in your own life was kind of spiritual. So yeah, I believe in reincarnation. How? I don't know. I don't know if we come back as something worse or better or the same thing, or we go somewhere else. I don't know. Just like I say to people this: do you remember swimming somewhere and a bunch of fucking cats all around you dying trying to get to the same spot you were? No, you don't remember that, and neither do I. That's why I call it the Sea of Forgetfulness. We entered the Sea of Forgetfulness in a melted, flooded plain, and a handful of the kids in the playground gathered up all the marbles they don't want to share. They want to meter everybody else. They call themselves nobles. They have secret societies and order out of chaos. And if there is a reincarnation, I hope them fuckers end up being dog shit in their next life. You know what I mean? For real. Dog shit. The link didn't work? Right there it is. I just got on with my own phone with that same link right there. Google Meet. Yeah, it says let everyone. So I got yo in the text display in there already for Meet. to that link. Yeah, that link works. That's a working link. I checked it on the phone, so yeah, it's a working link. So that link works. What are you using? Oh, okay. You on your phone? Yeah, I just did it on my phone, so it worked on my phone. And then I checked on another computer and it worked too. So I was just trying to make it easy for me so I could have a stream up other than this ugly thing right here showing you that, so I could see the stream as well. You know what I mean? I wanted to see the, or not the stream, I wanted to see what you were typing. You know, I'm just sitting here in my castle. You know? Right? So what's this here? Give him the captain seat, man. So, see how those fields are. Play around while I do stuff to see how things are going anyway. Well, that's too bad that you couldn't get your link to work that way on the phone. We'd like to have you sometime, you know. See your mug. We see you a lot, but we don't know what you look like. I don't like it. It'd be cool to get you on board. See who you are there, Quantum Bear Trap 2. So, let's see. What do you think there, Quantum Bear Trap? What do you think happens after you die? Huh? How about that? What do you think? Huh? Tell us what you think, sir. Yeah, we could get audio on you, and then you could just speak. You know, that'd be more interesting, too. I'm a tech guy, so I like doing shit like that, too. You know. So, but we can't get nobody on. We can only get me and Quantum Bear, that's it. The only dude ever shows up is Quantum Bear. We should just get CBs, dude. Get us a couple CBs, man. Break 1-9 for Quantum Bear 2. Can I get a rubber ducky? Sir, Quantum Bear 2. Break 1-9. Break 1-9. Rubber ducky. You're the one. So. It's just so weird, you know. Everybody, we live on the same plane, but everybody has such a different concept of reality. It just blows my mind, man. What the fuck happened, man? On every level. Yeah, that's how I am. I don't really know for sure either, and it would just be me talking nonsense about what I thought I might know about that, when the best answer is what you just said. I don't really know for sure either, man. You know, where you look at all the history they give us, that, you know, the Egyptians chased tomorrow and forever and eternal life and this and that, and tell us about man lived longer and this and that. And, you know, how long would we really live if these son of a bitches never had a chance to vaccinate us ever? Huh? Right, 800. Look, not in 1858 or something like that, some Turkish guy died, and on his gravestone it says he's 322 years old. Or 332 years old, forgive me. And then just down the ways, there's another guy got a gravestone. He was 218 years old when he died. And blah, blah, blah. So how does this line up? And, you know, is that the thing? You know, people getting vaccinated, you know, a couple of generations, and there's dark ages of vaccination, and it's just the same old song and dance, and it just ain't working this time, or fast enough for them. But they got backup plans. You know, that's funny you say you're an old soul. You know, I was 27 years old, and my mother-in-law at the time had a Chinese lady, Oriental lady. I don't know if she's Chinese. She was Oriental looking, and she met me. And then when I left, she said to Kathy that I was an old soul, that I was bad to people in my past lives and stuff. She said to Kathy. So I don't know how to verify that or how she comes up with that, but that's what she said. So that's the last time I was referred to as an old soul, that I was a tyrant old soul, this lady told me in my past. So, well, forgive me for being a tyrant, you know. Oh, is that how you feel? Well, I can't dismiss that, because that's how you feel. See? So that's something you feel, and I've had a lot of weird things that I've felt here. Just like, I'll give you an example there, Quantum Bear Trap 2. I was on my porch last summer, and I was getting ready to go in, and I got fucking electrocuted, bro. It's not from wiring or nothing around here, okay? So something's going on with them frequencies. And I'll give you an example. You can go check out the thing here. If you go to PBS and look up PBS Wyoming and watch the winter storm of the blizzard of 49 in Wyoming, you'll hear a gentleman in that video talk about 3 days when it was snowing. He had guns, 5 guns up on his wall. All the barrels pointed in the same direction. But for 3 days, electrical currents were running between those for 3 days. He said he never seen nothing like it, and never seen nothing like it afterwards. And I tell you, that was early heart program, working with frequencies, and they caused that. You know, I truly believe this, after even of how the snow was different and blah blah this and blah blah that. So it's pretty freaking ass interesting, you know, that the past helps us to see clear about those people who modify the weather and modify our reality with their googly gop television and crap. You know what I mean? You know? So, where are we at now, Scotty? Get us another doobie. One red brick. I am the black old sun. Son from my family. Son from the world. You know, melt you mentary. Did you see that? Huh? Yeah, I believe it, man. A cat I follow on YouTube, his name's Radically Me, out of Australia. Last week he put a post up. He was in the shower and got electrocuted. And there were chemtrail and heavy, and the sky was full of chemtrails. So, and other people in that area said it, and also people in Chicago, Illinois, and different regions. No, not from lighting either, you know. But there are some reasons that you can get shocked if your house isn't grounded right and stuff like that. But this was not from that. He even said that, even where the shock was, you know, it finds the least resistant path. And it was in the air, because he said he felt the shock go across his face first. And it was right by the window. Okay, that he had open, in a little window he has in his shower. Yeah, you can do some clever shit with electricity, even with magnets and inverters and converters and stuff like that. I mean, if you got magnets and you got heavy gauge wire, you can just harness electricity from the electrical lines by not even touching them. You don't even have to touch them. You just come close to them, have a positive and negative, feed it down into your box. But if you don't know what you can do, you'd kill yourself, or you'd cause a fire and cause harm or something to, yourself or other people. But I'm not advising to do that. But, I played with electricity that way. I've been in an area where it's really remote, but there was electrical lines running through there, and I utilized those electrical lines for a while. So, in my past. Hey, there was a guy here in the state of Michigan. He died, but when he died, they found out he had just found a chunk of land on state land somewhere, and he built himself a home, put a mailbox up, lived there for like 60-some years. Never paid taxes, nothing. See? That's how it should be, right? That guy's my hero. He just went and built something somewhere, put a post up, didn't pay taxes, nothing. Just lived there. Is that cool? But that community was kind of cool, Gladwin, because they had this one cop that was there, and he would never write nobody tickets, and they told him that if you don't start writing tickets, you have to every quarter, they're going to let you go. They're going to fire him. So he didn't write no more tickets. He never wrote no tickets to nobody, and they fired him. True story. They fired his ass. Well, he ran for sheriff and he got elected, and he fired all of them. Swear, true story. He's like the hero of Gladwin, out for the little guy. Don't want to shit on you, You don't want to shit on the little guy. Uh-oh, what happened? No data. The fuck? What's wrong? Spinning too much information. Scotty, we need more power. I tell you. More power, Scotty. More power. Well, I wonder if Quantum is even here. Yeah, you still here, Quantum? Yeah, because for a minute it said no data. So it was being stupid for a minute. So, I don't know. Well, let's see. We're in the captain's seat. I know who I'm not going to have come by my stream anymore is intoxicated, drunk people. Because you can't have a conversation with a lot of people that are sloppy drunks. Okay. Well, let's see. What else can we do then? Let's see. We'll open this up. We'll close this. So we ain't gonna drop this meat right off. So we're dropping the meat right off. Bam, she's gone. So that link's dead now because I closed meat up. So I closed meat up. So what could we do, man? Fucking killing time. Killing time. One more time. You there? Light it up, man. Light it up. Andrew Cuomo should be in jail. But he'd probably just kill himself like that other guy. Whoever went to, and then went back to the same island, right? What is this, the land of make-believe? Old bridge here, the past. You know what I mean? Building. Yes, sir. The past. Trains. Infrastructure inherited. It was already here. Dug up. Oh, that's what we should do. We should take a ride. Captain Kirk. And maybe that's what we'd do. Maybe in a different, no, I'll save that for a little short video. That would be cool. So, yeah, trains in the brain. Trains in the brain. Makes you wonder. What keeps you from going under? Let's see, we'll close this up. And we'll just type in, I bug me. We'll type in, I bug me, see what they come up with. Hey, look. Hey, in the index, I typed in, I bug me. And look, the first thing that come up. My fucking shit, man. I bug me. Huh? Me. The first thing that came up was me. From old shit I did. Huh? That's too funny. That's too funny. Let's see what we pull up from the web. Wow, that's freaky too, man. Googleizer. That's when I was a Googleizer, man. Did you know I was a Googleizer? Sharing my full profile on blogger.com profile. Oh, that's when I was running 420 Solutions, that's right. There's my dumb ass right there. I wonder how that shows up anyway. I don't know. That's too funny. Huh? Too funny, man. Red bricks. The spin cycle. Words. Words are spells. Words are spells. You can give somebody some words to see what they would do with them. If they would be true to you or cause chaos with somebody else instead of just speaking to you about it. See, words are spells. So always the truth reveals herself. Always. Know that. From Norway to Detroit. Truth always unveils herself. You know? Words to test your soul. Don't you know? Yep, I'm chilling too, man. I'm just looking around, seeing some shit here. Looky here. What happened? Huh. That's weird. Oh, she's acting real sluggish all of a sudden. Oh, now we got Gallica BNF firing up. What the fuck? Synthesis. And it didn't even open up. What a waste of time that was. Huh. Fucking the browser didn't even open up. Just fucking just looked at me like, what? Chicago. Oh man, Chicago. That's one of my favorite bands right there, Chicago. They've touched many generations. I love the horns and how they present them in the music. It's really awesome. A fan of Make America Great? No, I'm no fan of MAG. Are you talking about Make America Great? What is Mirror2? I don't know what the fuck that is. MAG, Make America Great. Shit, them fuckers are wrecking it and telling you fucking dumb shit. Right? Fleecing the fucking shit out of everything and having you put your mask on. Man, these low lifes, man. So what's MAG? Bitter truth, huh? Oh, what the hell do I got open? Nothing. What up? Red Brick Meltumentary. Man, it's pretty good. But nobody made a comment. And you think I'd come on board and say, hey man, that's pretty clever, even terming it a meltumentary. Think about it. Documentaries that document a bunch of bullshit and evidence and lies. So I thought to myself, I created a meltumentary, very short one, kind of concise, to drive people to other people to get the message across. And I thought it was pretty clever, and not one, hey motherfucker, that was pretty clever. You know what I mean? Meltumentary. So, and it's elementary. That's what it is. It's elementary. Because it is rather elementary. You know, like some of the questions that were asked even tonight in regard to pre-Tartarian and so forth. Well, we have no really account of records of much other than what we've attained with our eyes and our and the perspective that we've given it through our mind and our eyes of what we've collectively put together and shown. And that should be more about of what's that and then building from that, you know. And I'm kind of brushed under the carpet where I'm trying to make these people have headways how you would do this and set it up so it could be presented to the world here and now at a quicker level to present it in academia, to change academia, you know. We don't have to, if there's any books to be written, it's, how can we collectively get something written to educate the future? That's what it should be about. I don't want to make a buck off this. I want to see the world lifted up by this. Could that be something that uh, we re-educate the world to some truth instead of the nonsense that we've been taught? And I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I ain't got time for a lot of little stuff, you know. So, like, you know, half the memes, and I'll go see the memes afterwards. You know, I sat into some of them, but because I'd say to myself, well, even though some were derogatory to what I believed, I still tolerated it. Even though I said, you know, I felt a certain way, and said, man, I'll throw a brick through your window if you said that. Because when it comes to pedophilia and kids, there ain't no joking in my book, see. So that's just me, you know, so I just know when, like, when, if I'm watching it, anything, and something derogatory starts coming out, I'll take myself away from that. That makes me feel a certain way, because that's just how I am. I have more, you know, I joke, I like joking like the next guy, but some things I just, when it comes to kids and pedophilia, I can't make a joke about it, because to me, when you just, there ain't, it's just, it invokes even things into, like, you might have someone in the midst that's been through something like that, and it'll fucking affect their heads and shit, and I've seen that as well. So it ain't no good too, and then it gives them a perspective that it gives them a mixed perspective of what your moral standards really are. See, and people can't wrap that around their head either. But hey, that don't make how I feel about red bricks or about Spartan Red. You know, we all have our shortcomings, and that's where I think their shortcomings are a little bit. Some of the stuff is, you know, even Fally in Blue said, you know, hey, you made some, she's kind of, you know, stands up for women, and women have their say too, and I'm for her, and I've seen some that I'd have to agree with her were a little bit, you know, where she said, you know, so there again, perspective, you know, and how you're, you know, what you're taught in life, and, you know, in regard to what you consider to be right and wrong. You know, some people, the world will say that it's okay to say that, but a wise man knows what to say and not to say it. And if you offend someone in any way, you can't just say fuck you, because that ain't a wise man. That's a Jerry DeCamp. A Jerry DeCamp would say that, not a wise man. See? So you can't go both ways. You gotta stick to the right way. And sometimes that don't happen. So, hey, you deviate from that too. So we all fail every day. But the main thing is that everybody focuses on conveying a message. Look at Jerry. He conveyed a message. People drive him. I drive people to his thing, and they write me back and say, why you send me to that motherfucking lunatic's channel? I swear I got so many, people call me, bitch at me, and say the fucker's dumber than rocks, and this and that. He's not dumb though, but when they go to see him, they said when I logged on, and all he was doing was going cool, 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 and smoking dabs. I said, yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. You know, it's like, what's this melting shit that just melting drugs, and this and that. You know what I mean? And Jerry just had a channel taken look like, because I wanted to see, because I noticed he cleaned up a bunch of his stuff, because it just was ridiculous looking. It made him look pathetic, and I'm glad that he made a decision to clean some of that stuff up on his website, man, on his channel, because, and then he had one taken, so now he's only got the 3.0, so everyone's got links for the building documentary and stuff on their stuff, which I don't anymore. I don't drive people there anymore, because it seems like it's nonsensical. It's not driven away from Jerry, but I come back because Spartan Red's there, and it was kind of cool, and I like Jerry. Yeah, Jerry is a narcissist. If I've heard that term before, and I heard somebody call me that before. Somebody called me a narcissist before. This lady. She called it to me before I even knew what the word meant. And I says, yeah, whatever, lady. Jokingly I said, I'm Aquarius. Huh? To her. Okay? So, that was many years ago. Yeah, they destroyed the artifacts. Ancient Greece loves in the Catholic. Yeah, Jerry is a narcissist. I agree with you there. But you know what? I see it more because you know what? If for example, if 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 somebody was in Jerry's life to take him at the heights and get him involved in some whatever sport it was when he was young and carry him through, he would have been a pro at it. Okay, and he recognizes that now as an older man. He recognizes the skills that he has when he surfed and this and that, and if he really put his nose to the grindstone or had someone to do that when he was young, he could have been a pro athlete in probably any field that he chose, even chess, you know. So sometimes people are so smart they need more people around them to give them direction. You know what I mean? So yeah, a fool could be so wise. Isn't that funny? But then in the Bible it says, I'm going to use the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. Isn't that wild? And you look at Jerry, you think he's crazy. He's a fool. Well, he's confounding the wise because I thought I was wise. He told me all the mountains are melted buildings, so I learned something from Jerry DeCamp, a fool. So there's more conclusive truth that something in the word's true there. All these things written down happen to me, and these occurrences that happen to me, they're written down. And this is kind of bizarre. You get to a certain age in your life, and all of a sudden you hear for the first time, all the mountains are melted buildings. And then you start reliving your own path of where you thought mountains did look like melted buildings in certain spots of America. I've been in these mountains. From here to California. I walked up the Jellicoe Mountain in Kentucky. No one gave me a ride there. Nobody. I walked up the whole fucking mountain. With a melted building. But then I just knew it was a mountain and it sucked. But I had a lot of fun hitchhiking too, man. Yeah, Jerry does treat people wrong. He did me right away. And you know what? I did a lot of... I had a lot of time on my hands. I went out of my way to do extra shit and try to get other things rolling. But, why are you trying to tell me what to do? That's what he would say to me. And I'm like, how the fuck can we be Eagle Eye Crew if it's fucking Jerry's world and not fucking all of our world? See? That's how I kind of feel, like a little bit in the Spartan Red group. You know what I mean? It's like, that's how I kind of feel. It's like, like they don't want to get me out in the public or something. You know what I mean? That's okay. I just do my own thing, just fucking around. So, but I lead people to them because I think it's awesome, and I think the whole world, and I think someone's gonna latch on to it far greater than I, Spartan Red, or anybody, and gonna turn this into some money. You watch and see. While these guys want to dick around with doing memes, and someone's going to turn this into academia somehow, or, see, I just know it. I just know it because they'll have to invert it somehow. They have to have control of that arena. Because there's no getting around it. I, today, gave a quick meltumentary that I document what the word meltumentary means. I've used it. I've had someone reiterate what I said about it. We use it in conversation, and it's going to come in conversation. It's going to come in conversation some more, because a meltumentary is the study and the understanding of melted buildings, which people call mountains. See, meltumentary. See, not documented. Now we are cataloging information for meltumentaries. See. Not a documentary. We don't have nothing to document by a bunch of gobbly-gob lies. We use their gobbly-gob information, so it just points us in a broader path forward, showing what we're saying is true. See? Someone will. Watch and see. I know it. Because look, I would be saying, like, just look at this in itself. A meltumentary. Okay? Now, in this meltumentary, quantum bear trap, if you will, I say this. We have Meltology 101. Okay? And that's the first branch of understanding meltumentary, is Meltology 101. And we could create a whole curriculum of that and teach young children about electromagnetic fields, energy, power, math, and things, that essentials that you need in life, warmth from electricity, and how to produce it. And let's see if some of these kids can't figure ways out to produce stuff far superior, but they don't want that. See, they want us all metered, and they want to control us. And if we are educated, and what does God say in the Word? My people perish for lack of wisdom. So everybody that don't have it's a direct result of your lack of wisdom, from not knowing. And it's not your fault. Many people, it's not your fault of where you're at in life and how it is in your life. It's an environment that was created for us. They wanted it a certain way. And, and they use frequencies. Look in the inner cities. People, when they're playing gangster music that's, full of, death and this and that you get the same result. If you played it anywhere, it doesn't matter. Same with the mosh pits with heavy metal. Blah, blah, blah. With frequencies again, and areas and feelings and, Yeah, we should do it. Because I swear to you, I always see, you know what, I said this before too. When Skype didn't have no support. Skype didn't have no support at all. So I contacted the Skype dudes, and there was two of them owned the joint there before they sold it off for lots of money. And they said, they're letting anybody create a web page, and they're going to go look at it and see how you're going to support their page. So I went and I created a page and so forth. I had API handlers. I had waiting calls and so forth. I could handle a lot of people. For just one person, I was going to get other people to help me too, if need be. And I was affiliated with Mission Junction, and I was off and running, man. They allowed me, and I started earning revenue by being Skype support, and it was really cool. I did it from home, man. It was sweet, Have a job from home, just putz around with Skype, and I did a lot of. But then I had. I was doing this I was trying to do a little hosting myself to earn a little revenue and help people create web pages and logo designs and flash openings and so forth for businesses and a lot of these pot shops. So yeah, so people must know the truth. Yeah, my old lady says that's all you want to talk about is red bricks, and I said, yeah, I think you're right. I've been talking a lot about red bricks. Maybe I got. You get focused on something when you realize you're out. You know what? It just led me right. The melted world just put the cherry on top of what I was chasing already. I was telling everybody all the Capitol buildings are inherited. All these buildings were left behind and this and that. And then I run into Jerry DeCamp, and now I'm in this red brick kick, and it just leads me right back in the circle of the red bricks that I was chasing, in the same story, but with the added emphasis that all the mountains are melted buildings. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you used to work with APIs? Well, yeah, you gotta Yeah, I knew this cat. He's a superintendent now for a school district around here somewhere in Michigan. His name was Craig. I went to school with the kid, man. Well, he wasn't a kid. He was younger than I when I was going to school, but he wasn't a kid. Now he's not a kid, rather. He's an adult. But he has just written phenomenal databases for all kinds of big industry, and he just has a phenomenal mind, and is in several different coding languages. He was writing different softwares for people all over the world. He's getting checks like 23 grand, 50 grand, 70 grand, 80 grand for some of the software he's writing for individual companies and so forth. So you know how to work with APIs, and if you learn how to do anything and create any apps that would be something that would hit the mainstream, you can become a millionaire overnight. I've seen it happen. So, yeah. That would be cool. We should work on an app. The Red Brick People. Huh? The app, the Red Brick People. And then have links in the app to Spartan Red if he wants his link on there. Or your link or my link. See? Or the links for all the Red Brick People. And maybe another page that we could host. It's not that much for hosting. You could get, I think, unlimited space for like probably $10 a month, right? Then we could just, if the audience grows bigger, then we can get some API handlers. You could even use Google API handlers too as well. If you write in CSC. Oh shit, man. I'm in the castle. Let me out. Well, I don't want to pull on my bandwidth, so I don't want to fire nothing else up. I wrote a database for this guy. It took me about 8 hours to write it. I didn't know what to charge the guy. I asked the teacher I was going to school at what I should charge the guy. He told me tell him $2,000. I thought that was outrageous, but when the guy asked me how much, I said $2,000. The guy just wrote the check, and I was like, wow. It didn't seem right, you know what I mean? Red Brick Children's Book. Wow. You know what? That'd be awesome, actually. Awesome idea, because, I have a grandson, and I've sat and many things that he came here to watch that he used to watch, and he don't watch no more, because I sat there and watched it. Like one character named Blippy. I watched him Blippy one time with him, and says, you ain't watching Blippy no more. Blippy's a no good. Teach your kids how to do dumb shit. If you want someone to teach your kids to do dumb shit, have them watch Blippy. Blippy should be banned from American television. Period. That's what I say. And a lot of half those other kids' stuff is all warped. So yeah, you're right, man. Red Brick Children's Books, or even Red Brick cartoons, man. We should make Red Brick cartoons, dude. I'd love to get involved with that, man. That'd be badass. Make some red brick cartoons. I would even use that one little redhead that looks like Jerry as the first red brick cartoon mate. And we'll get a sister too. Matter of fact, I might start that quantum bear trap. I might get them out and start to try to figure something out. Red brick children's book. Yeah. Yeah, the real story of the 3 little pigs and why the one little pig built his house out of red bricks. He built his house out of red bricks, you see, a long time ago, when just before his dad turned into bacon, you know. He said, "This world's gonna fry. This world's gonna fry. You might end up like bacon, my oh my." This world's gonna fry? Is that what you said, Pa? Squeak, squeak. Yeah, that's what I said. Now, build your house out of red bricks. It takes longer, but you have to work harder, but you won't get fried. When this world would get fried, you would turn into a bacon. You would be baconated by this world. So he built his house out of red bricks, and then one day, from the bubbling ground, came electrical surge. Anyway, comic books, hell yeah. That'd be badass, huh? Have the Red Brick Bandits. Yeah, comic books. The Red Brick Bandits, huh? We even pick characters, have one look like Jerry. Huh? Yeah, that would be cool. You could see Jerry on top of a melted building, huh? In the cartoon, huh? Red bricks for real. Fast enough and blah blah blah. So why I don't know why it does that. I just go to my OBS and pull it up in front of it for a minute and turn it in a circle, like you gotta shake old TV. I remember I used to bang the old TV to get it working. Yeah, Jerry's a mad scientist. Yep. He is the mad scientist. A dab would do him. A dab did him. I think those dabs he was smoking was chloroform and opium. Huh? See, and that'll really fucking get you crazy, man. Maybe they're putting opium in it, and he just keeps running back there and getting that shit, huh? But when you microlysing that oil all the time on your lungs, it's so abrasive on your lungs. It's like smoking a pack of cigarettes a hit, every hit. You know what I mean? I'd rather smoke it through water. You know, smoke it through water, filter it, cool it down so it's not so harsh on your lungs. You know what I mean? Because that's what kills you, is the heat, not the smoke. The heat is what gives people cancer and causes scarring, you know. Bricklandia. Yeah, I like that. Huh? Welcome to Bricklandia. Oh, what we got? Yeah, Red Bricklandia. Pardon me. I forgot to say that. Yeah, opium for sure. So yeah, that's a lot of food for thought. There's so many avenues of what people can be doing and saying, and but just like some people say, it's too late to get anybody to change your mind. They're either taking the shot or not taking the shot, or they're going to be dumb, or they're going to be this or that. And I just have hope for people that are not hearing it, that if you were just standing by them and talking, that you have enough sense to say something intellectually that might trip them to think what they want rather than what society thinks they should have, you know. Yeah, that's the funny thing that you said that, because it looks it looks like that was the history somewhere down the line, you know. And the evidence was with a couple of the cats that I know are meth users were associated with him, that I know were associated with him, that I know that are open meth users still to this day, and they're older. So that could be a good possibility. I'm saying probably most likely, yeah, because that explains the... Right, exactly. Yep. Yep. And nobody could see what we just said there, so we have to see what we're saying there. We'll go back to that part so they could see that. Right there. Huh? So anyway, well, let's see how long I've been streaming. An hour and 11 minutes. I can't believe that an hour and 11 minutes went by. Is that crazy? That much time went by. Talking about nothing. Huh? So, now what? Huh? Well, now what? What the fuck? Oh, pardon me. Clean it up, clean it up. Yeah, I've been up live for 1 hour and 12 minutes. It's hard to believe. Chewing the fat, that's right. Chewing the fat. I hear you, man. Where would we be? That's cool. You had some really cool ideas, and we need to work on this somehow. Because I like being creative, and you know, and being around creative people and who like to create shit, man. I like that too, you know. That's another reason I like part of Spartan Red, because you create stuff while you talk about it, And I think everyone should do it because you see your own uniqueness come out in, like what I say. Sometimes my old lady don't say it, and someone says the same thing I said but differently, and she gets it. See? So it took more than me telling my old lady that all the mountains are melted buildings. She had to hear it from someone else too, and from her own observations of looking at stuff, and more that I showed her and the more that she heard other people. She still thinks maybe not all of the mountains, but she says, yeah, I believe some of the mountains at least. See? So I believe all of them. It's overwhelming evidence already, and it ain't no different. So, some are just wrecked more than others, and they just can't distinguish it and don't know what to look for. If they just did chemical compositions, they'd find what's in there. Red bricks. Everywhere. Right, where's the captain? We hijacked the vessel. We're beaming down now. We got his eye, see? Captain, we need more power. Captain, Captain, Captain. It's only your eye. Don't worry. It's only your eye. We're not receiving enough video to main smooth streaming. Open your widget. No, I won't open my widget. Maybe. Maybe. That's a hell of a great idea. Great idea. Oh me te on minte ala I coma a chica pa. Would you like to have it? Oh, Abrax. Abrax. Goodbye, Abrax. Sorry about that. We were cleaning the vessel up. We found some rats on board. Or they were pigeons. I think they were pigeons. We got the pigeons off the vessel. The pigeons have been dropped. Abrax, Goodbye. Have a good day. I'm talking to my friend Quantum Bear Trap. How did you get in this conversation? They were saying it was from a pigeon pecker. He was poking fun at Gentiles, believing in all the mountains are melted buildings. So I said goodbye. I said goodbye to Abrax. And then he wanted to even spell like this. He wanted to spell like that. Ooh. Oh man. Push on, dude. Push on, Abrax. Go hang out with your Jew friends, man. There, that's what you do. Don't come bothering people with telling the truth. We ain't doing nothing but talking about making some cartoons, man. Red brick cartoons. So beat it. Huh? You're not even supposed to eat bacon. So you don't even want to hear our red brick story about the 3 little pigs. Huh? You know, I ain't got time for all that. I already had a problem with the guy who works for the Oakland Press, man. A Jew. Really goofball. Got too much money, drive fancy car. He stalked me for a while, man. Because I put him on Front Street. Him and his whole Twitter account. Keep looking for truth in a brick. Amen. Amen. There's more truth in a brick than came out of your mouth. Huh? There's more truth that came out of brick than your mouth. See? No. What the problem is, those people, the protocol learned elders of Zion, they're upset that smartphones have dumbed them down to a point that we could have a long broadcast just talking about that in itself. There. That's what they can't handle. That's the truth they can't handle. That their whole show has become unwound, and the only thing they have left is chaos. And they would destroy the world to not get caught in their lie. So those are the scuzz buckets who want to speak about truth. There's more truth in one red brick than everything they believe in. How about that? Sin blow, you got to go. We don't need no. You're the negative vibration. It was all cool here before till you showed up, huh? Removed. You are removed. Goodbye. We don't want to hear you either. Man. Man. Good. Leave me on my lower vibration. Me and the bricks, man. There's only one brick left on the wall. That's the one I want to be with. One brick on the wall. I don't want no rally fighting with people who got no sense at all. You know? So, beat it. Let me get back out of there. Get out of that zone there. There's bad vibes in that zone there. Huh? You gotta pluck their eyes up with truth. Huh? Red bricks has uncovered so much of the past. It's unbelievable. The ignorance that just came out of those two individuals' mouths who stopped by just to do nothing but cause dissension. So they must have a really lousy life. You know what I mean? Really lousy life. So, you know what I mean? So, anyway, that's about it. I had enough. Because it seems like the trolls are coming out now. So, I'm going to close Quantum Period Trap. I'm going to bust out here and just say, red bricks, red bricks, red bricks, one red brick smarter than two dumbasses who stopped by tonight. And I appreciate Quantum Beard Trap's company tonight. So it was good until them goofballs showed up. So anyway, red bricks to everybody. So have a wonderful day. Tomorrow, have a wonderful evening. Chief Joseph Domain. Later, bro. Later, Quantum Beer Trap. I'm out of here. Have a beautiful day. So what? Get you another one. Get you another one.